Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have one of my one of my low-key favorite people that we're talking to today. I think I like what you stand for. You're one of the few people who's like, your personal brand is just fire. So
Oh,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have you on. We have my friend Sheila Posey. Sheila, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
hello, Jordan. Thank you. I am happy to be here for this opportunity. So, about Sheila, wow. I am from Louisiana originally. I grew up in Louisiana, central Louisiana. And well, I went to college in Oklahoma, graduated from the U of A. Then I had a long career at a local company in Northwest Arkansas for 25 years. And so about me, I love people. I'm a fun loving person. I discovered that later on in life, how much fun I love to have. And how much of a prankster I am. But I love people. I love connecting with people. I'm passionate about seeing people thrive in life and not just survive and exist, but really maximize this wonderful life that we've been given. Um, I have a beautiful young adult daughter. She is in grad school, and so she is the joy of my life. And I am a sibling, middle child, oldest daughter, and I'm also a chaplain. And so I say in my spare time, but no, that's really the heartbeat of me. So I do. I 7 years ago I got into chaplain program, loved it, and am a chaplain. And then I just help encourage and inspire and come alongside of women for them to be the best version of themselves that they can be. So that's a little bit about me.
But you're not just about the like talk. Like you also run a nonprofit for girls, right?
I do. And so I so this vision for this nonprofit esteemed career readiness program, it was really birthed in me in college. I coming from a home of parents who were both high school dropouts, and I was a first generation college student, first one in my family to attend college, and that was very scary. I led a very sheltered life in a small town and really didn't know what to expect. So I went off to college full of dreams, full of aspirations. I'm going to meet these people. This is cool, and had a awakening and found out that, oh wow, people are different. College is different. Life. This is not a life that I'm familiar with, and so it was a very felt like a lonely time for me. And so out of that season, I had this thought that, hey, this doesn't feel good, and I don't want other women to feel like I feel. I wish there was someone here that could help me, that I could reach out to, that could really understand me and not judge what I'm going through. So it was birthed back in 1986, this
Wow.
vision. I just didn't know how to go about accomplishing it. And so during COVID, so fast forward, and in my career, having others come alongside of me to coach and mentor me and really take me under their wing, the woman I am today could not have happened without mentors and support and people that really poured into me and challenged me and saw the potential in me. So all of that, take all of that, the last 25, 30 years, bundle that up, and you have the esteemed career readiness program, which is all about a nonprofit that I launched during COVID. And I thought, okay. And during COVID, I said, hey, we're going to do this. And I launched with 8 young adult women, virtual on Zoom. And to date, we've had about close to 65
Wow.
women ages 13 and up that have participated, either participating or have graduated from the program. But Esteem is all about really my life's journey to this point to become a woman that really maximizes the potential and the gifts and the talents that she possesses.
Wow. Um, I love that. There's something about this idea of giving back to our younger selves, that really just like sets me on fire. So to hear you talk about that, of
Mhm,
like, man, like in the 80s, I wish I would have had that. And
mhm.
now being able to get, because the need hasn't gone away,
Right.
right? Like,
Exactly.
there's,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
plenty there's plenty of young girls who still need
Yes.
guidance and
Yes.
mentorship. And
Mhm,
I think in so many ways, parents, even when we do our best, we just don't always have all of the skills that our
mhm.
kids need. And so I think our
Right.
job in those situations is to connect them to people like you and
Mhm,
to nonprofits like yours so that they
mhm,
can get what they need.
mhm.
Um, so what are some of the things you like offer girls in your program?
Okay, yes, great question. So we offer, it's really built around life skills, right? Social skills, life skills. And so, what are those common um, areas, skills that we all need, no matter what background we come from, right? Whether we, no matter our education, our background, our home life, what are those skills? And so we've built the curriculum around. So we offer a curriculum that's been researched out, and really that's been from my experience. What I've seen over the years, but we focus on a lot of communication. That's key, right? How do we communicate? Conflict resolution. How do we handle conflict? That's a big one. And because of my background as a chaplain and having that exposure to a chaplain network, I learned a lot about coming alongside of people. But really, to come alongside of people, one of the big sessions that we offer is articulating and understanding our needs. What do we really need, and how do we get to the
Mm,
root of that? Um, it's about personal branding, but you can't really get into personal branding until you kind of peel back the onion and start to talk about who am I? We talk about self awareness, really understanding self respect and self awareness, and real big on identity. What is our identity? Because we take on identities from so many other people, situations, and things in our past, and we let that identify who we are. But who are we really? And so we spend some time talking about that, and then we talk about financial principles. Because once we get freed from all of this and we understand who we are, then we have a lot. Hey, we start to run and we start to make things happen, right? And so we talk about financial principles because that's also important. And then career goal setting is a big part of it. So it's about seven competencies that we focus on, and the lessons are all centered around those competencies. And then we do. After the neat thing about the program is that I have what's called a program navigator, and I've hired this person to work with each participant to develop an individual development plan for a year. And this program navigator is responsible for following the young ladies for a year to check in with them, make sure that what we've been teaching they're getting, to answer any questions, any challenges that they're having. We do a lot of one-on-one. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching around careers because we get stuck in our careers. We get stuck where we are in our jobs, our careers, in life. And so we offer that one-on-one coaching. And the thing I'm most excited about is mentoring, one-on-one mentoring. And so a key component of our program is spending at least 15 to 20 minutes a week, uh, each week with the each participant. Each participant is assigned a mentor. And we have that support, that individual support, and that's throughout the program. And then we offer ongoing education and workshops and those types of things.
wow, I mean, that's so comprehensive, right? It's like all the life
Mhm,
skills plus
mhm,
the skills to manage your money. I mean, you can learn
mhm,
the on the job skill on the job,
mhm.
but if you don't have that ability to manage your money, then it's going to fall apart, right?
Right,
So
exactly. Yes.
you sort of cover the other parts of life that people don't necessarily have.
Mhm.
Look, what's a common misconception, right? If someone comes into your program, what's something that they might think is going to be one way or think should be one way, and then you have to sort of come alongside them and say, hey, actually, it's this way.
That's a great question. So I think about our young ladies at the Boys and Girls Club, and their ages 13 to 17. We've had this wonderful opportunity to go in and work with young girls. And so they come in, and I think they think you just are trying to fix me.
Mm,
And we see the defensiveness and some resistance there, right? To I'm not really going to show you who I am. And so once we build that, so that's what I've seen really, whether it's with the teenagers or with young adults or with women, is that, oh, another program to try and fix me. And so early on in the program is really, which is the mentoring is such a big part of that, them getting to know about the people, the team that is serving them and coming alongside of them. But also to know, you know what, you're going to hear more of you talking than us talking. And so we're not talking at you, but we're having a conversation and we're listening and we're not afraid to deal with the real issues at hand and know when we need to step away and just, you know what, when we need that moment just to have a one-on-one heart talk. But it's about getting you along this life's journey, um, and coming to meet you right where you are. And so that's one thing that I've seen,
mm,
about a misconception.
yeah. We want to meet you where you are. I love that.
Hmm. Yeah.
I love that. And you have a freebie, right, for the audience?
I do. I'm so passionate about what I do and love what I do. I do want to, so a 20 minute, so I'm offering a 20-minute consult session by Zoom. And just for to give someone that's interested after they hear this podcast, interested in learning more about what we do at Esteem, how can Esteem benefit them? Because Esteem is for any female ages 13 and up. We have three distinct groups, and so we do split them up in groups. Content is a little bit different for the age group, but I do talk about in that 20-minute consult, we'll talk about how esteem can benefit them. And then an assessment that I offer that we use in esteem, a behavioral assessment, really talks about identifying and understanding what your motivations are, what your needs are, right? What is your stress behavior? What does that look like? And so this is a comprehensive assessment that we do with the program. And I'll talk about that more in the 20-minute session that we have.
Wow. That is so very cool. So where can people find you, right? If they want to work with Esteem or they think, oh, I want to connect with them, how do they find you?
Yeah, you can find us. We have a website, esteemprogram.com. Is our website. We're on Facebook. I believe it's Esteem Program out on Facebook as well. Should be the same name. And we do a lot of posts out there, but the website will give you a good overview. And then you can also leave your information if you want to be a part of our newsletter that we send out or just find out more information. All of that eventually makes its way to me, and then I do the follow up.
Wow. Very cool. Well, Sheila, thank you so much. Let's definitely keep in touch. And if I can be of service
Yes.
to you in any way, please let me know.
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it.